Another student has been killed in Mbale. Since the beginning of the year, we've registered a couple of cases. Bana ba students bafirire mu bikola bikali bidwelada. Now there is a student that was killed yesterday. His name is I think it's called Shafik Waske, and bera asoma ku Mbale High. Shafik Waske was killed in Malawa Cell Industrial State Division, and the circumstances under which this boy was killed are not really very clear. But this boy was stabbed to death. The people that killed this boy are not yet known, but according to speculations, Banyababa fellow students, either from the same school or the schools around Palisa Road, Mori, Masumeno Mbale says in Koma, Mbale High, there is Masumogadio, there also, I think there is progressive, so it is not yet clear, but in a bitido manon. But right now, police is doing its investigations to identify people that killed this boy. And of course, we've seen a couple of students that have been killed. Mbale category kada. Mwaka gutandika ni there's mwana wesipitira mu guest house. Remember, for those that have been following my stories, there's a student that was killed in a guest house. Then after there's another one wesiba Gunyachiso, Musajja Wankuba. And it is said and a couple of people have been arrested in relation to that case, Bali Maluku. And now there is this one, Shafik. Now it is not yet clear, but of course there are a number of stories that have come up following the death of this boy Shafik. Bandi Baloma, Shafik was killed because, but it is not confirmed, of course. But Nenga story bibyeza ularoma ati this boy bagani kumunyaga isimu so ajisudi tani bamugunya chiso. Same thing that happened to the girl in Musajja Bankuba, but it is not yet clear whether it is true or not true. Of course, ngabere omu chitu chewa uli muteza ni propaganda yewe, so it could be true, it may not be true, you know. But now let me talk about zitalo zibereo between amongst the schools or between schools in Mbale. I've seen so many of them. I've also been part of I've also been a victim actually at some point when I was in school. Now back then about the battle between Nkoma and Mbale says. Ila Nkoma ni Mbale says banga badu yanile. It was always a derby. Imadira muzingumi. Destroying people's property in town and things like that. There was Nkoma, there was Mbale says, there is progressive, there was also compressive and Oxford at some point. Bobati Chiboko compressive was at compressive at some point Masumo Gadwana, and then Bachiboko. Eba onet bo I think abenyondo net babenyondo then ba Oxford back ba compressive zipping but then ba compressive then abadindi then biden. So it has been really very crazy. So now there are a number of gangs in schools. I don't know if police knows about this, but there are so many gangs in schools of late, and gangs zikuleta buzibu. Can you imagine ba student banyaba kutaiza kunziro kugendo bakutinda bakunyaga? It is very true, it happens. Achibone. So many of them bakutaiza bakutsoko badio student wachawe gunda kugenda alikuwa esa alikuwa bamutaiza bamutako bese bamutako. And it is very funny that ku Palisa Road aliwo batawuka police post buno bese bakola mu box buti bakatawo at some point nga kaini kuba nkaeda ku to curb crime nadala ali masomero buga kwa leo masomo magari just after the Indian temple batawuka police. But again ka police post kene obaka kola sawa zenga, because that is where misango jisinga bugali Mbale jikolewa kunyaga batu masimu kuba kubakola binanu awenewo.